we're witnessing in the last 10 years, 15 years is that, well, people normally don't have any full-time jobs anymore, but they are facing more and more precarious work. And this is the biggest challenge we are facing, not only, I think, in our sectors we are in charge of, but in general. And the result of these developments is that we have more and more working poor. That means people who has a job cannot really earn their living with this job anymore. They cannot feed their families, and so they are getting more and more poor. That means that the gap between the poor and the rich in Europe has been widened, has become bigger within the last 10 decades. And I think the problem we are facing here is that through this segmentation of the labor market, we have the situation that in a factory, two workers doing the same jobs, but they do benefit different salaries and different rights. And this is really a big challenge, because discrimination, fighting discrimination, has always been one of the big challenges, political challenges of the European Union. So not only with regard to gender, but now we are facing that more and more discrimination is taking place in the working lives, at the factories, because there are different working contracts with different rights. And that is why I think what we go for and what we demand is that if there are people doing the same job in the same place, so then they have to benefit the same salaries and the same rights. I think this is an element and basic demand of the trade unions. And the second demand is that we need in all member states of the European Union really minimum wages. We don't have this. We don't want a European minimum wage. This is not realistic. But we need in all member states of the European Union a minimum wage, which is about at least 60% on the average wage in each country. And the third point, which is very important, is that we really have to take care that all these European standards, which are part of the social acquis, are really implemented also in the factories. Because, to take an example, we have since December last year a new directive on temporary work, which lays down minimum standards for employment of temporary workers. So this has been implemented in national law, but this has to be implemented in the factories now, at the workplace as well. And this is a big challenge for the trade unions as well.